Yo, what's the deal? We just missed 555, as you could see the time, but it's all good. All right, so I want to give you guys an update of just my theory on what's going on, my opinion, and just all the information that you kind of have to take with a grain of rice, but you got to have your own discernment and try to figure out what could happen, what are the possibilities of happening in the future or whatever. So right now I just want to let you guys know that this perp-ass program is still alive and kicking. I got helicopters passing by my house whenever I try shielding. And a matter of fact, I'm going to be putting on my main, I guess, like overlook, or I guess like when the introduction of your channel, you can post a certain video that everybody can see online, I think on a computer. And I'm going to be posting a new video, which is going to be pretty much my strategies for any empowered individual that is getting attacked by the government illegally, to be able to equip ourselves and to be able to pretty much fight back in whatever little way that we can. What your main focus should be right now is to be detoxing yourself. And I'm gonna start from the beginning, but you should be detoxing yourself, because if this 5G, once they finish setting it all up, this coronavirus is gonna get worse, in my opinion. Supposedly they're saying that people are getting sick, and then they're exaggerating the numbers. If you go to any hospital right now, it's not going to be that packed. But once the 5G is completed, when it's completed, then people are going to start getting sick. And you know what they're going to blame it on? They're going to blame it on COVID-19 and people trying to say that it's a virus and blah, blah, blah. But people that really know, and agenda freaking 21 or 201 or whatever you want to freaking call it, is depopulation. And this is the best way that they can get away with it, in my opinion. So whatever we see that comes in the future, whether it be people getting sick or not, we'll be ready for it. Either way, we'll know what to do exactly. So there's not that many people getting sick. Obviously, anybody can go and see for themselves. Not right now. And if they do, it's not that big yet. It's not that bad. But with the 5G, they can target you, in my opinion, and make it worse. They can make the sickness worse within your body, weaken your immune system and whatnot. So all of my trees around my apartment building were cut down. I mean, you guys can see that in previous videos that I've posted. And why do you think that? I'm one on the top of the list that they want to take out. But if I keep talking about it and being outspoken about it, it's going to be a little bit hard for people not to know really what happened. You know, since I love to open my mouth and speak the truth and let that light shine, you know what I mean? So shine on these dark pieces of shit. So yeah, all my trees are freaking cut down, shaved to the bone. And if I don't shield in the day, like, I'll start to get modified. They'll try to modify my brain. I can feel them. I wake up with these aches in my head, like my brain is tired from them focusing these frequencies and energies on. And it's not unbearable. Like, the stuff that they do is really pathetic, and it's easily to be combated with frequencies. The rubber that I'm using, like I showed you guys in my previous video, I use that. I wrap my head in that. And then I even use the pillows, the pillows that are freaking made out of foam, shredded foam. And so I'm using all these things to cover myself, and it's hard to like keep that on when you're asleep and stuff. But I mean, If you're awake in the day, you can block them too, and they don't like it because they can feel what you feel since they are linked up to us. So it's just pathetic on their part, like that they'll have to put on these, certain vibrations in their apartments. That's the bad thing when you live in apartments, that other people can focus certain energies on you. And they know it's true. All these perps know it's true. So like it doesn't really matter what the freaking non-believers believe, because I know it's true. And that's all that matters, is that I know that it's true. I don't really give a shit what other people think, until when they're put in this position and they're crying in a corner because they can't handle it. Then, you're going to understand what we go through. But like I said, only time can tell. And so this COVID-19 bullshit, obviously, in my opinion, I think it's a drill. I think they're getting ready to release this stuff, and they've been planning to release it, and it's a drill. And when they finally do end up finishing this 5G bullshit, they're going to try to go dark. That's why they're supposedly saying that they're going to cut off the internet. And that's what I would do, because when people start getting sick, and if you feel symptoms and try to be outspoken and communicate with others and share information on what helps and what doesn't help, nobody's not going to be able to say shit till it's all over. And then they're going to try to sweep all that shit under the rug. And if anybody that talks is going to end up fucking dead too by COVID-19. COVID-19 is the killer. But it's really 5G and this crooked ass piece of shit government that we freaking live in this freaking world with. All right, so that's pretty much what's going to happen. And I hear and I see people that are freaking burning these 5G towers down. And honestly, if we really wanted to, test our theories, and people were still getting sick, I mean, they can still use the satellites. But I think if they were to cut all the power to the 5G and we were able to check it and monitor that it's not on, and have people that we trusted monitor that it's not on, and see if this COVID-19 still spreads, I pretty much doubt that it does. And then we should be looking into who are getting sick. What kind of people are police officers getting sick? Are paramedics getting sick? The most crooked ones out of the organization. Are any doctors getting sick? The ones that actually are doctors. You know what I mean? But the main ones I'm concerned about are like the politicians and these freaking, no celebrities. The fucking celebrities are actors. They're paid gang stalker fucking perps. They're like, handlers that have handlers. And they're going to benefit once this whole control grid is up and running, because they're going to feel like gods, and they're going to feel in control and be up on this little pedestal and feel like they're something special, because they're not going to be having to probably suffer like the people that are in, poverty or just in general population. So that's why a lot of these people are suckered in, like the fucking sellouts that they are, to participate and to act, wear these masks, spread the fear, go to the hospitals and tell their story that they're sick. This is all to see how the people are going to react to when the shit hits the fan. All right, that's why people are like, oh yeah, this is just the common cold. This is just the common cold. They're blowing that shit out of proportion, because how are they supposed to, make this stupid ass drill, right? And then release the virus all of a sudden gets released, or it gets worse. That shit does not make sense at all. All right, so just remember this. The trees help to block 5G. So if you are starting to feel sick, go outside, go to a park, go to a forest, whatever, spend your time there, because being in your home will make you more sick. All right, so these fucking cowards think that they're smart, but they're not. And the trees, the earth, all that, it's the best solution to. But like I said, they're planning to put up so many towers that there's not going to be really nowhere to go. and they're going to be able to triangulate on any person anywhere that they go. But like I said, trees, freaking what else? Activated charcoal. You can get it in pill form. It's a really good detox to detox heavy metals, or anything else that you can look up to detox heavy metals, because the more heavy metals that you have in your body when this 5G is complete, the more sick you're going to get. All right. So you need to start detoxifying yourself ASAP. All right. So that's another tip. Stop eating probably meat and anything that builds up a mucus. That thing that can thrive in mucus. If you go on a plant-based diet, alkaline diet, you can eat certain types of meat, but it's not good, because in my opinion, I don't believe that it's good. Even though I've heard many people's different sides, in my own opinion, I don't believe that something that's dead would be healthy for you. You need something that's alive, that's freaking thriving, that it's alkaline. But I'm not saying that I'm against eating meat. I'm just saying you got to eat blessed meat. You can't eat meat that's been killed in a certain manner. That fear, you're going to soak up that fear of that animal that's been slaughtered in a not a humane way. All right, so this is their plan right now. This is their cowardly plan, the plan that they like to hide behind and try to manipulate people to believe. And all these cowards are going to play along, because you know why? They want to see tomorrow, this control grid of tomorrow. They want to see it. They don't want to get COVID-19. That's why a lot of these perps are still driving around. You see them in their cars driving around, still making money. I see a shit ton of them, and they're still acting all cocky because they don't believe they're going to get sick. But anytime that they want, they can take them out. They're easily expendable. Easily. So it doesn't really matter what they believe. We know what's real, and we know who they work for. Fucking criminal pieces of shit that can't be trusted. And I wouldn't work for them a day in my life. So good luck to them and their glorious freaking 2-second reign over this fallen world. But we got to stay smart. We got to stay vigilant, and we got to understand that they're going to need more than this 5G bullshit to take us out. If we maintain our health and maintain our health in our minds, make sure that we are always continuously learning to protect ourselves and shield ourselves. Because there's a lot of things that I'm hearing about BioShield, BioShield, something like that. I mean, I heard that silk, like real silk, can help block a lot of, a lot of bad energies and stuff like that. Just like a tent, like a mosquito tent over your bed. A real silk thing like that would cost like $300. And people don't have the money, but people that do can at least put this information out there that, in my opinion, would work. And let's see here. Also, playing music loud. If you're in your car and you're getting gang stalked and you're playing your music loud, they don't like it, because they're tuned into you and they can hear what you hear. If you meditate, if you pray, that's why they don't like it, because they can hear us in our mind, whatever. They can hear us. So you pray, you listen to your music, whatever music it is, frequencies they will help you. RF freaking machines will kill these parasites. All right, so these headphones that I bought and that I talked in my previous video, if there's any air pockets that are in the headphones, like that you go to the shooting range and you use, there's these special type of headphones that block sound. Well, there's still an air pocket in there. And there's also metal that holds those headphones together. And also, that air pocket can be focused on with energy, and they will get past that. If you fall asleep with those headphones, they will focus energy on your brain. So you need to shield your brain. And I'm going to be talking about all this stuff in a whole video I'm going to put in right in the slab in front of my freaking YouTube channel. And I'm literally, you know, I don't know if my channel might get taken down, but I'm still going to make another one. I have a Minds account, so if you guys want to check that out, Tloke57, minds.com, minds.com. I got a BitChute account. All this stuff is linked in my info. All right, BitChute. I'm going to be making multiple accounts, so it doesn't matter what the fuck these cowards try to do. I'm going to get my message out. Tile, like I said, ceramic. Whenever I'm in the restroom, I feel like their targeting they can't focus energy on me as well as when I'm in the living room. All right, so tile, if you ever get a house, put tile floor, ceramic tile on your freaking floors. Trust and believe, it will help. Juicing is the best thing you can do too, besides using activated charcoal soap, activated charcoal pills that you can take that kills the heavy metals, takes them out of your body. You can also do your soaks, with the Epsom salt and the baking soda and whatnot. Yeah, so that's just a few little pointers that I probably didn't mention on my other videos, but I'm gonna be talking about this on my whole new video that's coming up. And so yeah, because your brain adapts to the frequency. So if you're using certain materials, like I said, your brain will adapt to it. So if you're using mylar or freaking rubber or whatever, a wet towel or a freaking metal freaking hat, aluminum hat, freaking steel, freaking, you can use copper, you can use a whole shit ton of freaking different materials, moon metal. Your brain will eventually adapt to it, and then they will focus energy and get past it. I've had this happen with a lot of products, but I believe that there is a certain way to shield yourself where they can't get past it as much. And I'm still figuring that out. I'm still figuring out to this day, but I'm getting closer and closer to blocking these fucking cowards every day. So yeah, like it's hard to stay on this diet, to cleanse yourself, keep yourself cleansed, because everything is toxic. And these stores that especially if you don't have a car, you can't go and shop for the right produce, But I mean, even if you gotta walk or take the bus, you try to do it. Try to get what you need to be getting, and look into keeping yourself healthy. That's the best thing that you can do right now. So yeah, I'm gonna continue fighting, bro, until these 5G towers take me out, or somebody grows some balls, because there's no freaking system to regulate this stuff. Like if people are saying, yeah, the government, I'm getting hit with government weapons, they'll label you crazy and freaking put you on meds. But why can't there actually be an investigation done, and to label us liars? You know what I mean? Check our bodies, check how our do a MRI, and actually evidence that is showing that we are being focused energies on. These planes are passing by every day, but you have to do that collection of information yourself, because once they get on your case, if there even was a procedure to help us in that way, they would back off, and they would freaking let all their bullshit. They'd hide like little cowards that they are. They hide like little bitches that they are. And then as soon as the investigation is done and, no evidence is found, then, they'll come back and still target you even worse, because then now they won't believe you. So you have to get your own information. And the best way by doing that is getting a video camera, audio freaking recorder, whatever you got to get. record these frequencies that are being generated at you, record these planes that are flying over you, try to get if there is a plane number or helicopter number, the time, the date, and record all this stuff. And once you have your stuff down, you have all your equipment in a bag, and you're like, it's just a ready to go bag, a bug out bag that you have all your stuff, all your tools that you need to capture evidence with and log information. You're building your case right there. But if you're not doing any of that stuff, you're not going to have much to go on when, if we ever see the light shine on this fucking perp ass program to be able to make something out of it. So yeah, because I'm not going to stop freaking standing up for my rights in the Constitution and, the freedoms that we were given, because under this straw man, we have to become sovereign citizens. So if you guys want to learn about law and about getting out from under this corrupt system, look up High Frequency Radio. He talks about all this stuff because there is a system put in place to keep us down. All right. And I'm learning right now as we speak. I'm not only focusing on one subject, I'm getting hit by this government, and anybody in their right mind that is getting attacked by these microwave weapons or whatever these fucking bullshit ass dudes that they're focusing on us would want to protect themselves, would want to be able to block it and live their lives in peace. But these pieces of shit are never going to leave us alone. You have to understand that. So I'm glad of where I'm standing right now, and I always continue to fight. And I'll never have no fear of these cowards, because these people are weak, and they will remain weak till the day that their tombstone says, right here lies a weak ass puppet. That's what it's going to say. You know what I mean? So just keep on fighting, keep on learning. We got to share information. We got to come together. Even if it's over just the internet, on the phone, we don't got to meet in person, but sharing information is crucial. So we need to be interactive, and we need to be able to share this information because, sometimes I only see very few, but I know that there are other strong people out there that are afraid to stand up. But don't be afraid, because either way, we got to go down fighting or just go down, because they're going to take us out if we're stand up for our rights and we're remain with some morals and, just the way that we live our lives, a righteous lifestyle, we're going to be prosecuted for it. So you need to understand that eventually they're going to come for you. And, Christ obviously is going to back us. That's no doubt. But just as he suffered doesn't mean that we're not. So I'm just saying to prepare yourselves, because this battle isn't going to be easy. Well, that's why he called only the strong survive. And, and so I'm just helping in any way that I can to freaking, put out any information that can be helpful to anyone. So you got to figure it out for yourself. If it does go dark and they try to knock out, like I said, this, communication, is because nobody's going to be able to share anything, and they're going to be able to take out and make however many people sick. So if you want to get away from stuff, like I said, go to the freaking park, to the freaking woods, and they can still focus satellites on you, but at least you have more oxygen around you. You see, if the 5G supposedly spins the oxygen in a reverse cycle on its negative axis or whatever that meaning is, that's how they're shortening your breath and will weaken your immune system. So yeah, don't let these freaking cowards take you out so easily. Be smart. And anything else I left out of this video, I'll probably be uploading soon, so it doesn't matter. Stay tuned.